Rise of the divide. So, historical roots of division. Some key historical events that have contributed to political, economic, and philosophical divides in the United States was the issue of slavery after the Civil War and the rise of capitalism in the Industrial Revolution, which intensified divides between the wealthy, elite, and working-class Americans. The Progressive Era sought to address these imbalances through reforms. However, economic inequality persisted and was reflected in debates over workers' rights, government regulation, and the role of unions. Impact of the Civil Rights Movement in the post-war era. The Civil Rights Movement played a crucial role in shaping the current divides as it challenged systematic racism and segregation. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 granted new political rights to African Americans. However, the aftermath of these victories continued to shape the political divides, with many stubborn states resisting desegregation. And the post-World War II era saw the rise of the service-based economy, with manufacturing jobs declining. As industrial jobs moved overseas, regions dependent on manufacturing struggled, and the political divide between rural working-class Americans and urban elites deepened. Rise of partisan politics. In recent years, politics in the U.S. have become more divided, with strategies and speeches making things worse. Important changes started with the New Right in the 1980s and Ronald Reagan's influence, but Newt Gingrich played a big role in the 1990s. His Contract with America pushed for conservative changes and painted opponents as disconnected or corrupt. This confrontational style led to more political gridlock and created an us versus them mindset, making American politics even more divided. Economic disparities and philosophical differences. In the 1990s, both Republicans and Democrats started taking much stronger opposing views on key issues like healthcare, taxes, and welfare. The rise of partisan media outlets like New Fox News or Conservative for conservatives and MSNBC for liberals made these divides worse by feeding into people's existing beliefs and emotions. Contemporary factors and media influence. Social media and news outlets have made political and philosophical divides worse. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube show people content that matches their views, creating quote-unquote echo chambers where their beliefs are reinforced. These platforms often highlight extreme or sensational content, increasing political divides. Misinformation, especially during the 2016 and 2020 elections, has made it hard for people to agree on basic facts, leading to a feeling of living in separate realities. Looking forward. To bring people together in the U.S., it is important to focus on encouraging understanding and conversation across political, economic, and personal differences. One way to do this is by improving education to teach critical thinking and being able to spot false information. Creating chances for people from different backgrounds to meet and talk, like through town halls or debates, can also reduce divisions. And making changes to reduce economic inequality, like providing universal health care or raising wages, can address some of the main causes of these divides. Conclusion. To sum up, divisions in the United States have grown over time due to historical conflicts, economic changes, and political differences. From debates about slavery and states' rights to modern struggles with social media and wealth inequality, these divides have only become deeper. However, history shows us that change is possible through education, community efforts, and tackling unfair systems. By learning from the past, encouraging open conversations, and creating fair opportunities for everyone, the country can work toward becoming more united and fair for all.